What's going on, guys? Welcome back to BlackTideTV, bringing you the best of all things gaming Monday to Friday. Today we have more Call of Duty Black Ops 3 stuff. We're not getting into that other kind of gaming stuff until either we get to Battlefield 1's release or until we hit 1,000 subscribers, at which time I'm going to announce something very special. I think we're at like 980 right now, so make sure you're telling everybody to subscribe. Now, let's jump right into this video. Today, we're looking at some more first look reticles. We've got the first two special multiplayer recon reticles in this video. So basically what that means is there are regular multiplayer reticles in the game for each optic, and the recon reticles will go up to the tryhard reticle, where once you get 500 kills while aiming down the recon sight, you will earn that tryhard reticle and unlock the challenges for the final four special multiplayer reticles. The final four are Harvey, Cheeky, Radiation, and Predator, but because we want to take a little bit of an in-depth look on the two, on these two at a time, just because they're requiring certain challenges and stuff, we're only doing two at a time. I've already done the two first reticles for the reflex sight. Today we're looking at the Harvey and Cheeky reticles, which are the first two for the recon sight. So the first one you're seeing in the first three clips on the VMP is the Harvey reticle, which looks awesome. It's just a nice mustache. I don't know why the mustache is orange. Probably because most of the reticles for the recon sight are orange, but it is kind of really cool, and it doesn't really distract you that much. It's not that obstructive to your sight. You can definitely see through it. It's got a nice actual point where at the top of the mustache where you can get your shots on, where you can actually see your enemies. It's obviously more an aesthetic kind of reticle than a reticle that you would use for practical reasons. So obviously it's just for looks, it's just to kind of show off, but it can be used on closer range weapons. Now I'm using a VMP in this. I wouldn't recommend you use a recon sight on SMGs, period. However, assault rifles, the recon sight works really well because it doesn't give you any idle sway, as well as sniper rifles and stuff. If you don't like the default optics, you can definitely use the recon on those, and this sight will work out for your closer range weapons. Even sniper rifles on like the Dracon or something, if you're using it in hardcore or whatever, it could work. This reticle could work really well to both show off and be used for practical reasons. So the Harvey reticle is going to require 25 headshots while aiming down the sights with the recon sight. Of course, you have to get your 500 kills first, and then you get access to this challenge. It's not that difficult. 25 headshots while aiming down sights with recon should be one of the easiest challenges for this sight, for any of the optics really, because it's a recon sight. You're probably using it with longer ranged weapons, which means you're going to want to be more accurate because it's going to take more shots to kill at long range unless you're hitting headshots. So you should be using sniper rifles, LMGs, something of that kind of nature, and using this optic at very long ranges and making sure that your accuracy is on point. You should have no problem at all getting 25 headshots and unlocking the Harvey reticle. I would probably recommend the Harvey reticle just because it looks so cool. It's like kind of an old classic, like Italian Super Mario Brothers plumber style mustache. I think it looks really awesome, and it's just something that I wasn't expecting when I got into these challenges, because Call of Duty has gotten, at the same time it's getting more fun and kind of crazy and colorful, it's also getting serious at the same time. In the reticles and what things look like, things are starting to look very serious, and it was kind of fun to actually see a reticle like this that was a little bit just more more free-willed, I guess. So that is the Harvey reticle. The next reticle that we're looking at in the final three clips on the KN-44 is the Cheeky reticle. The Cheeky reticle is pretty interesting. It's kind of it's a different take on the Smiley reticle. I think the Smiley one is on the reflex sight, if I'm not mistaken. But this is an alright optic, I guess. It's not as practical as Harvey reticle, just because the Harvey reticle has that nice point and it's nice and clear of where your enemy is, whereas this one has kind of got a very wide space, and there's not a pinpoint or anything on this reticle that really shows you where you're going to be firing, where the bullets are going to land, because it's an open face. There's no nose on this smiley face. Of course, with emojis and stuff, there are no noses, and it makes sense that there's no nose, but maybe the addition of a nose would have made it a lot easier to use, especially on the recon sight, because you're using it at longer ranges. Point in the middle definitely would have made it a lot more practical. However, we do not have that, so this is 100% just for looks, just to look kind of just to have fun and look kind of crazy. It's nice and bright purple. It's a very different color from any of the other Multiplayer Recon Reticles, which is really cool because there's so much orange and yellow in the Recon Reticles, and then you just got this one that's bright pink or purple, and it looks really nice. So let's talk about how you're going to unlock the Cheeky Reticle. The Cheeky Reticle requires the tryhard reticle of 500 kills while aiming down the sights with the Recon, as well as 5 double kills while aiming down the sights with the Recon. So basically, you're going to have to get 2 rapid kills 5 times while aiming down the sights. You can't unaim and then re-aim again for the second kill. I don't believe. You're going to have to keep your sights down while you're getting both kills. Now, the best way that I found to do this is to use something very long range, similar to the Harvey reticle, where you're wanting to keep this optic in the place where it's really good, is longer ranges. So you're going to want to use like sniper rifles, maybe LMGs, and engage enemies very, very far away. A really great tactic would actually be to use the Shiva and play on hardcore. That way you're going to get one-shot kills on enemies at all kinds of distances with an assault rifle that you can fire very, very fast. So take a Shiva, get into a long range kind of engagement area, and just aim down your sights, maybe lie down on the ground, like camp it up, man, and just aim down your sights and get those double kills. All you have to do is put 1 bullet into each guy, and with the Shiva, you can just really spray and pray and hope that you're going to get one of those guys with a single shot. So it's going to be really easy to get 5 double kills with this. Like, you're going to probably get it in the same game that you get a tryhard reticle, you'll likely get the Cheeky reticle at the same time. It's just that easy. There's so much time given to get your second kill before it'll actually reward you a double kill in this game. It's ridiculous. You're gonna have this reticle in no time at all, and it's a pretty cool reticle, so it might be worth your while to just go ahead and get those double kills. Now, of course, it is mostly just an aesthetic reticle. So is it going to be great to use on a weapon that you're trying really hard with, or if you're going really serious? Probably not. Is it a reticle that you'd put on something kind of silly if you just have like a backup weapon just for screwing around with people in kill cams and search and destroy or something before you kill them? Definitely, that's what this reticle is for. So if you're interested in that, make sure you're running the Cheeky reticle. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button. Comment down below what reticle is your favorite. Is it the Harvey reticle, the Cheeky reticle? Is it something else that we haven't or have done yet? Let me know in the comment section down below. And that's about it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. It was just a little bit of a soft kind of style video today. I'm a little bit under the weather, but tomorrow we're going to get into some really cool stuff. I'm actually going out right now to go and get a gameplay with the Black Ops 3 camo, so we're finally going to have a first look camo on that, and we're also probably going to do a golden weapon review. So make sure you're subscribed so you're getting those tomorrow, and I'll see you guys there. Have a good one.
Assassin down.